Hello, everybody. I'm glad you can make it to show some love. Let's get this party started. Now, come on, let's go.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
How do you know I'm not a marauder?
You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best
Kinda
head
just
into
going,
town.
yeah.
Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
I'm gonna lie. Say, nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior humor, like a comedian.
No, I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk.
We gotta talk to
Definitely not the
later.
junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
I actually wanted to talk to you
Yeah?
about something. You lose a lot of people to
Former
marauders?
people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
If you still need those fees collected, I'm willing to help.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
I'll be back. I'm going to steal. I'm going to steal. Damn it. Yep, no one of those. F4. Wait, was it one of those? It was. Shut. Yep. It was split. explore around the outskirts if you don't mind. What is that noise? I don't see anything. Fuck. Yeah, I don't see anything. That's closed. That must be the landing docks. Okay. It's locked. Okay. Let's take stuff. Yeah, yeah. That's it, look.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What in the hell are you babbling about, old man?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Well, fuck me sideways.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I see them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
What can I do to stop this apocalypse?
You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the Resistance. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
You got it. Wait. If I'm going to do this, give me some pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Right, okay. Got it. I'm gonna do that. Yep. Where the fuck am I going? Yep. Dive robot. Okay, let's go. Charge! hit the blue glowing square thingy. What's in here? Damn it. Nothing. Ew, piece of candy. Ew, piece of candy. Chest over there. Alright, back to creative dude. Damn it. Get him. I did it. Yeah. Go now. Go now. Go. Hey.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I did the thing you wanted me to
You
do.
beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Yes to all the
You're a
above.
passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid secret weapon in the bathroom.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
If you say so.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
We don't. About what this guy sent me.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Yeah, he did. He wants more money too.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Okay, I'm off. Blah, 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 blah. Wow, my weapon does more damage than that. I can't sell it. Shit. Damn it. Well, gotta go into town. Wait. Let's go around the building. Damn it. Come on, get up, get up. Yeah. Come here. Ooh, achievement. What does this do? Okay. I killed 50 bad guys with this thing, apparently. That wasn't counting. And death was not counting. Still off. Back. Useless. Lifetime net value 4,200. Money. What? What? I'm thinking about trying to rob the grave right now. I think. Is it illegal to rob the grave here? Because it just won't let me do it. Lifetime net value. What the fuck? What the fuck is this lifetime net value bullshit? Back where we started. There's a door I didn't go into. This next floor. Money, more money, money, money. Dear reader, your subscription to the Inhumors Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now and we'll throw in a copy of our newest publication. Okay. Edgewater Cemetery is the property of the Spacer's Choice Company. Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own from the cradle to the grave. Grave plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at any affordable rate. This shit's weird. Weird. Okay. Let's get in this town. my level up. Of course, I'm gonna put it into this. Yeah, yeah, I do.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
It's you bastard. I hate that thing.
Hey, stop!
I hit one. I just hate those things so much. Now they just give me experience.
Huh?
You don't say anything.
Hey, stop that! What do you think you're doing?
Going to convince you to fuck off.
Sorry for the misunderstanding.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Sound like I'm being
The
watched.
walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Look at them. You should get really drunk. That's how kills germs. Yeah, go with that.
I'm not allowed to leave the sick house. Even if I were, I shouldn't be at the cantina.
Why not?
I don't want to spread what I've got. And I don't want to bring their spirits down. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Well, it's a little too late for that.
I'm glad you see things my way. And not for nothing. But I appreciate you giving me the time of day. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Sure.
Sick days come out of my pay.
Sure they do. Another one.
No, please don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to die.
I will fucking.
I'm gonna put you down.
Okay. This is stupid.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
The guy sent me. You owe some money.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
What?
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care. Just pay up.
With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Just give an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
Much obliged.
Let's make it mean each other.
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene.
You know about Eugene? How?
I don't know.
Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck? Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss him if he's dead.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I
BS.
can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You gotta have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I'm gone. Bye. You're not shooting me now.
The latest report?
Only the part that said we...
I don't know you.
I don't know you.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
So can you serve me a drink or
I'm
not?
contractually obligated to serve you. Just not gonna be too happy about it.
Fuck you too.
If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters. Coming right up.
Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been helpful.
Okay, why are you looking in the mirror?
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
No.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You seem pretty
He's
nervous.
some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
So you're Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
Silas sent
So
me.
Silas can afford a hired thug, but I still gotta pay him a burial tax. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
He told me everything. How long you think you'd keep this a secret?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure they're very tragic and heartbreaking, but pay me so I could get out of here.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
I'm talking money.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break it, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Sure, I'll
You
do it.
oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
I'll leave you with that.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
But talking to me.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Have your way.
I'm doing right by the town, I'll tell you that much. You bring me that medicine, and I'll see that it goes to the right people.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
here, one of those annoying little fuckers.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I got the thing you wanted.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I get you want me to go undercover.
You got pluck, kid. But no, can't risk having you go native. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to get
There's the
logic
rub.
module.
If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
Seems
If
simple.
you die horribly, I will pour out a can of zero-G to your memory.
Okay. He left. Take that. And that. And this. That's all I can do. What that guy wanted me to do? I could do this in 10 minutes. Look at here. Slip in there. Glad I kept this gun. Okay. I can just not go over there. There you go. This sucks. Fuck. There's dogs and those things I killed. Don't know what the fuck that is. I'm so smart. I'm okay. You're a bad shot, you know that? And it. Medium. Night. This is 5. This is 9. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Where? Where?
Oh, wait. It's just you. Yours killed me with fright. At least I know I ain't hallucinating. You need something?
Get the missing
Let's
one.
see it. Don't keep us waiting.
Keep us waiting?
I don't know what that means. Is that some sort of medical condition? Is my plague getting worse or something?
Yeah.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as it deserved, but it's all I got. You'd really sprat me out? For what? A couple extra bits? Here, take it then.
They're excited, not really. Okay, with that, we're gonna call it a night. I'm glad you all came out. Be sure to subscribe and like the video if you feel so obliged. Have a good night.